These are the 5 things I wish I knew before I had my hysterectomy. First, I wish I knew to have a waist trainer on hand because for some reason, gravity pulls at your entire abdomen and it hurts so bad. I don't know what magic that compression does, but it just fights the gravity and alleviates the pain just enough. Second thing I wish I knew before was to have my stool softeners already on hand. And that's because however the procedure is done, I had laparoscopic, they fill you up with air or something like that. And just know that the gas is the worst part. The worst. Because you don't know it's gas. you feel like a crampy feeling, you think something's wrong. I mean, if you have a low tolerance, like a low pain tolerance like me, then you'll know that, like, oh my gosh, it's like menstrual cramps times 20. It's not good. Third thing I wish I knew before my hysterectomy was I wish I knew about the hysterectomy pillow. I got it like maybe a week into my recovery, but I wish I knew about it sooner, because I like the one that I purchased from Amazon that has like a pocket where you can put the insert in, where you can either put it in the freezer or you can put the insert in the microwave if you want heat. It just depends on your preference. And then you put it like in the insert of the pillow. You kind of just like cradle the pillow. And it helps too in the car rides. It's just, again, it's a nice to have. It's not a necessary, but it's nice to have. Fourth thing I wish I knew before my hysterectomy, I'd say I wish I knew not to compare my healing process or journey to someone else. I kept being told, that like, oh, hey, I know someone who had this and they were up and about the next day. Or, hey, I consulted this person who had it and they were like, oh, that wasn't a big deal. I was back to normal the next day. And I wasn't. I was in pain. I don't know, I felt defeated, or I felt like something was wrong with me because I wasn't like these success bounce back the next day like stories. So just don't be like me and do not compare yourself to the next person. It's not a good idea. And the fifth thing I wish I knew is that your body went through something physically, yes, but it's also going to take a toll on you mentally. I had so many like irrational thoughts, because of the pain and because of the procedure itself, why I had to get it, and mentally I kept asking myself, like, am I still a woman? Like, am I like, of course I am, right? But just to know that like this part of you that like, again, irrational thoughts, but this part of you that like, that makes you a woman because you're able to, reproduce, you're able to, you know, make this human in your body, carry this human because of this thing called a uterus, and now it's gone. It's like, I was not even planning on having any more kids. Got a whole 17-year-old, not doing that again. But that's not the point. The point is what it mentally represented. And I'm getting over that. But it is a process. And I just kind of wish I knew that it would affect my mental, because it affected my mental without me even knowing that it affected it. I figured it out a little too late. So, word from the wise. But yeah, those are the 5 things I wish I knew before my hysterectomy. But I would really appreciate if there's a community out there that's like me. I'm 37. I'm a single mom, and I work in corporate, and all that stuff and all that jazz. And this affected me in a way that I wasn't prepared for. But if you have any words of advice, words of wisdom that you can share that'll not just help me, but help anyone that comes across this video, I would be so grateful, and so with the people in the comment section that's like, going to find that advice. And even if it's not advice, if you can just let us know, like, we're not alone, like I'm not alone, because lately I've been feeling like I am alone, like I'm the failure that went through all the pain, and I'm mentally, it's a lot. So it would be nice to know that I'm not alone. But I look forward to reading your comments and getting to know you, and I hope we can build a community here, not just about hysterectomies, but it'll be about working moms, single moms, anything. I have a lot going on that we can connect on. But for this video's sake, hysterectomy tips and advice and words of encouragement would be greatly appreciated as well. But thanks for watching.